Hello, one and all present here. This is Amit Kumar Singh. Welcome everyone to my class on business statistics. In this class, I'm going to discuss the problem related to probability. I believe you are pretty concept wise clear with the concept of probability. You know that the probability that the total sum of individual outcome is one. Okay, in case of coin problem, whenever I'm talking coin problem, two things can happen. Imagine if you're tossing a coin, either you get a head or you get a tail. Okay, the probability of getting a head, that would be 1 by 2. Similarly, the probability of getting tail, that would be 1 by 2. So imagine if I'm tossing one coin, then what can happen? Either I get a head or I get a tail. Okay, probability of getting head, that would be 1 by 2. Probability of getting tail, that would be 1 by 2. And the total probability will be 1. Okay, similarly, imagine if I'm tossing two coins, then what can happen? Either I get a head. Okay, imagine what can happen if I toss a two coin. I may get a head and head on both the coins. I may get head on one coin, tail on other coin. I may get tail on first coin, head on another coin, or I may get tail and tail in all the coin. Okay, so when you're tossing two coins, then four outcomes can happen: head plus head tail plus tail head plus tail tail. Okay, there would be four outcomes. Similarly, if you toss three coins, there will be eight outcomes. Okay, so I hope you are getting that flow in your mind. So if I toss four coins, then what can happen? You will get 16 outcomes. If I toss five coins, you will get 32 outcomes. So what I want you to understand that in the case of coin problem, whenever you're tossing a coin, the total outcome that would be equal to 2 to the power n, where n is the number of times you are tossing a coin. Okay, so that part is clear with all of you. So when we talk about probability is all about favorable outcome divided by total outcome. So the total outcome would always be 2 to the power n. So I hope that part should be clear with all of you. If that part is not clear, I request all of you that you can pause this video at this moment, go back and start watching the video again from beginning, and you can make a note of what I'm saying here. Okay, so if this much is clear with all of you so far, then only please proceed with this video. In this question, they have not given two coin or three coin, they have given six coin. So you can see this question number C, that the unbiased coin is tossed six times. So imagine if you're talking about a coin tossing six times or six coins are tossed together, both mean same thing. So don't go beyond the English part of the question. Understand in both the case, the total outcome would be 2 to the power 6 means 64. Okay. So the total outcome would be 64. Now the question comes, how will I determine my numerator? Because when we are saying probability, in probability, we need to find favorable outcome divided by the total outcome. Total outcome is 2 to the power n. How will I find the favorable outcome? So for the favorable outcome, you can use NCR formula. I am assuming that you know the concept of combination very well, permutation combination. So you can use NCR formula. NCR will give you the favorable outcome. I hope you know the formula that NCR is equal to n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial. I believe you know all those concepts. So in case if you don't know those concepts, I can request you go and watch my videos on permutation combination. That will give you pretty picture about how we can work on permutation combination. And once you're a little bit thorough, I'm not saying that you should be very much convinced with the concept of PNC. I will more happy if you're convinced with the basic concept of PNC. Then you come and watch this video. Then I hope that will make more sense for all of us. Okay, now the question here, enough of too much English beyond the mathematics. So here the question is that how will I get exactly two head? That is my question. So what I can do, so I this part is clear with all of you. Okay, so imagine P0, if I'm writing P0, that means probability of obtaining zero head. P1 means probability of obtaining one head. Similarly, P6 means probability of getting six heads. So when you toss a coin six times, then total sum of this will be equal to 1. P0 plus P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus P4 plus P5 plus P6. The total probability will be 1. To understand this favorable part and all, you can use Pascal triangle also. I don't know how much you know about Pascal triangle. You can Google about Pascal triangle and get more information about Pascal triangle, and then the same you can refer here. Okay, so here when we are tossing 6 coins, what can happen? Either I get all 6 heads or all 6 tail, or I may get 5 head, 1 tail. Okay, or I may get 4 head and 2 tail, or I can get 3 head or 3 tail. Any possibilities can be there. No, it can, either I may get 2 head or 4 tail, or 1 head or 5 tail, or all the 6 tail. The total probability will be equal to 1. Fine. So very basic, I believe you know that, right? That you know, like if my name is Amit, so in how many ways I can arrange my name AMIT? So that would be 4 factorial. Okay. Similarly, if I'm saying if there's apple, so in how many ways can you arrange the letters of apple? That would be 5 factorial by 2 factorial. I hope you know that part. In case if you don't know about what I'm saying, what is factorial and all, I request you to watch my videos on factorial to have an understanding about this. So when you're saying apple, so here P came 2 times, right? When you're saying apple, so when I'm saying apple, here P is there 2 times. So this, because P is repeated 2 times, this will affect your arrangement. So you don't know which P. Okay, if you put this P this side or this P this side, you are not sure about how this happened. So that's why in this case, your total number of ways you can arrange this would be 5 factorial. Okay, this would be if I'm using other way, because dot I'm not able to put. So I can write this in other sense. Factorial I can write like this. So I can write this 5 factorial divide by 2 factorial. Why 2 factorial? Why not 5 factorial? Because the reason why I'm writing divide by 2 factorial, because P is like there's a repetition of letter P. Okay, like the same way I use the logic here. So when I'm talking about that question, that here in this question they're asking us that unbiased coin is tossed 6 times. What is the probability the toss will result in exactly 2 head? So 2 head when I'm saying means like 2 head and 4 tail, or I can say that 4 tail or 2 head both mean same thing. So here the probability of getting 2 head, okay, because you're tossing 6 coins, right? So the probability of getting 2 head means automatically 4 tails are coming. You can't get only 2 head because you're tossing the coin 6 times. So if you're getting a 2 head means automatically you're getting 4 tails also along with 2 heads. So that part should be clear with all of you. So this required probability is nothing but similarly, just think about how will you arrange this, like 2 head and 4 tail. This can be arranged in 15 ways. There would be 15 ways. I can't write those 15 ways. If you want, you can write manually those 15 ways and all. If you have lot of time, you can do that work. Other way, you can just understand PNC is nothing but it's an advanced form of counting. So this 2 heads and 4 tails you can arrange in 15 ways into the probability of getting head into probability of getting tail. Probability of getting head is 1 by 2, and similarly the probability of getting tail is 1 by 2. Head came 2 times, that's why I put the power 2. Tail came 4 times, that's why I put the power 4. If you solve this, you will get 15 by 64. Very simple. Now the next part, the question is, what is the probability of getting at least 5 head? So you know that, right? In case of probability, you know that P0 plus P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus P4 plus P5 plus P6, the total sum is 1, right? If I'm saying probability of getting at least 5 head means I'm talking about probability of getting 5 head, 1 tail, or all the 6 heads. Okay. So this can also be written as 1 minus probability of getting 0 head plus 1 head plus 2 head plus 3 head plus 4 head. Okay, so you can solve in any way. So probability of getting 5 head, that would be 5 times you can write head, 1 time you can write tail. You can arrange in how many ways? You can arrange this in 6 ways. Okay, and you know that the denominator is 64. So the probability of this would be 6 by 64 or 3 by 32. Similarly, if I'm talking about probability of getting 6 head, that would be 1 by 64. Very simple. Okay, because there would be one event out of 64 events where you get all the 6 heads or you will get all the 6 tails. There would be only one event. So the required probability, because you're looking for at least 5 head means Either it can be 5 head plus 6 head, that would be 7 by 64. I hope you understood. Very simple question. You can spend more time on this. Okay, you can take the help of Pascal triangle. You can use NCR by 2 to the power n. So the shortcut formula what I follow is, for all the questions related to coin, I follow NCR. Okay, NCR by 2 to the power n. This is the shortcut formula what I follow whenever I get coin problem. So whenever I get coin problem, I solve all the problem with this logic, NCR by 2 to the power n. So here, like if you're talking about here, if you're asking me what is the probability of getting 0 head, that would be 1 by 64. What is the probability of getting 1 head? That would be 6C1 by 64, means 6 by 64. 2 head means 6C2 by 64. 6C2 is nothing but, if I'm not wrong, that is 15. So 15 by 64. 3 head means 6C3 by 64. 6C3 is 20. 6 into 5 into 4 by 6 into 5 into 4 by 3 factorial means 20. 20 by 64. What is the probability of getting 4, 4 head? 4 head is nothing but equal to 2 head. So what is the probability of getting 4 head? That is nothing but 6C4. 6C4 is equal to 62 equal to 15. 15 by 64. If you do this, this is 1. 1 plus 6. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 15. 7 plus 15, right? 2. 7 plus 15. 7 plus 15 is what? Is 22. 22 plus 20. 22 plus 20 is 42. 42 plus 15. 42 plus 15. 42 plus 15. 42 is 57. So 1 minus 57 by 64. So 1 minus 57 by 64 is nothing but 64 minus 57 by 64. So 64 minus 57 is 7 by 64. So you do whatever way, you'll get the same answer. I hope you understood this. Thank you everyone. God bless you. Bye.